It's a stakeholders meeting called at the instance of the Independent National Electoral Commission INEC ahead of Saturday's governorship election in Kogi State. Political parties, civil society organizations, security agencies, clergymen and traditional chiefs meet with the INEC chairman Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, the Director General NYSC Brigadier General Shaibu Ibrahim and the Inspector General of Police Mohammed Adamu on ways to ensure safety at the poll. The INEC chairman, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, reiterates that the smart card readers will be employed during the election, and as he frowns at voters' inducement, he calls on security agents to monitor such activities.
How prepared is INEC? The short answer is that we are ready. So far, the Commission has successfully implemented 12 out of the 14-point plan for the election as required by law. We have just 2 more activities outstanding.
The Inspector General of Police assured the readiness of the police to provide adequate security during and after the election.
Every polling unit will be secured. The INEC offices will be secured. The INEC materials will be secured. The NYC personnel that are deployed will be secured. The electorate will be secured.
The arrival of the state governor, Yahya Bello, momentarily stopped the speech of the president of the resident electoral commissioner. But at the signing of the peace accord, the room suddenly becomes uncomfortable with the crowd reaching out for handkerchiefs to cover their noses. It turns out the commotion outside the hall was an attack on the candidate of the Social Democratic Party, Natasha Akpoti. Violence was also unleashed on her vehicle and driver who was receiving medical treatment.
On my way to participate in the INEC's organized political stakeholders meeting at Adriana Hotel in Lokoja, I was attacked and harassed. There were lots of policemen. There were over 500 men from the security agencies in different uniforms. I recognized SARS, the police, and civil defense, and many others. The place was heavily, how do I put it? There were a lot of military men around, and as I approached the hall, I saw some young men in mufti. The first attack was a verbal assault. The man calling me a prostitute. He said, "There comes the prostitute. Look at Natasha Ashewo. Natasha Ashewo, get out, you are not wanted here." And I smiled, I kept on walking. They were just booing at me. And I had to walk out. I didn't go, they just walked me out of the place. And I was in the car for a while. I called on the DSS, the director of DSS in Kogi State. And I told him what happened. He said he already knew. And that he was surprised why and disappointed why none of the security agencies could stop the talks.
Responding to the allegations, the All Progressives Congress insists the problem of Kogi State is Ms. Akpoti herself. With just days to the election, the concern of all is how INEC and security agencies will ensure a credible poll.